his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Hold it ready. Reload. Let go.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. And if you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. You look at this Bears defense. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing. Hooker. His throw incomplete. This defense for the Bears very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions first down.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Hooker now on 2nd down. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
9 yards. First down, Lions.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. They'll roll him out right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. For these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Let's go!
Back to the air on second down. Here's Hooker. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Detroit. 51 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Bears' 5-yard line.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Hendon Hooker keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! Famous Jones hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out, and just shutting him off there. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19! 19 tight! 19 tight! Ready?
On 1st and 10, Hooker. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down, Hooker looks to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. On the return is Scott. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Go.
Fields going to keep it running right. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, 61 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. Escapes the defender. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Meanwhile, Hooker's throw going into the hands of Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Hooker's going to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Let's go out right here.
In motion right is Jones. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep. Inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Velus Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you...
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 77 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, Zach.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you get the squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Bears. Here's Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Santos with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he returns this to the 22.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail. It got his man complete. Big strides, look at him go. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there for Detroit. 68 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Looking to throw, Hooker. Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
To throw on second down, here's Hooker. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Fields and the Bears now with a first and 10 at the 20. Starting on the ground with Herbert. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here is third down at 4. Fields. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go now.
22 yards. First down, Detroit.
First down throw here. It's Hooker. To the sideline and incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
Intercepted. The Bears take over.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
A nice pick up there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Play action. It's Fields. And he is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Fields on 1st down. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Robert Tonyan in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st down, it's Fields. He'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man. Equinemius St. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. On play action, Fields. And that's caught inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, back at the 39-yard line. Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack.
At the Lions' 39-yard line.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Here's Raymond bringing it out. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Lions first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Hooker's throw complete to Rager. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 yards the gain for number 18. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hooker. And my goodness, another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. Now the point after try for Santos. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
2nd down and 8. Now Hooker. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Hooker now off play action. That's complete to Laporta. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hooker to throw it. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 24. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this? He's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Off play action. Fields. He's going to look deep for more. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
From the 50, here's Fields. This one complete to Tunyon underneath. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
Let's go now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Throwing. Hooker. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Pass to the right, there's Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Go. All right.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Robert Tunyon, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Santos with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And bulldozing his way through. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we... And now here is another interception. Picked picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. He'll get this down to the 38.
It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain.
Meanwhile, Hooker's throw complete there to St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Looking to throw, Hooker. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Yannick Ngakoue able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16.
And the Lions 1st down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Here's Hooker. Right side to Williams. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. Hooker going to try to throw for it. And my goodness, another interception.
As most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 34. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Fields now to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Play action. It's Fields. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now Fields on 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but They'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds they've had.
There he goes, right side. Look at the big fella go. Touchdown. Sam Laporta, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Patterson now for the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13.
Makes the score Bears 55. Lions 42.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On play action, Fields. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
Santos' kick is up and through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Check it.
Throwing here is Hooker. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Hooker. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to